It is, people. We back with another episode of Jungle Man. I got my man Dre and my co-host Trent with me today, man. You know, say what's up to the people, bro. What's up with y'all?
Man, I'm back and I'm blessed. I'm just blessed to be here, man. I'm definitely blessed. You know, I had a tough week, as you know. I ain't gonna talk about it too much on here. You know, personally, you know what I'm talking about. But I'm definitely, glad to have you on here, Dre. You know, like I said, man, you definitely started from the ground up. Like I told you when I first seen you, I seen your brand more. I didn't even know what you look like, but I've seen your brand everywhere. And for you to be able to, have your brand places where your face isn't, that's a blessing, bro, and that's a good accomplishment, you know what I mean? So definitely, I'm glad to have you on the show, and thank you for giving us your time, man.
For sure, I appreciate it, man, and I appreciate all the support from everybody. We just gonna keep elevating, like we rap about coming on, like, bro, like we all go through it. We gonna get through it. It's how you make a true champ, but I appreciate you for recognizing me, and I'm gonna be on y'all platform now today. Appreciate y'all recognizing y'all. I appreciate it.
Shit, that's why we appreciate you, for real. Shit, bro. Tell the people about your brand. You know what it is, what it stands for, and like how you created it, for real.
For sure. My brother couldn't be here today with me. Guy, he was at work, so like back in the G, he'll tell you a little bit more. I was the rebrand of it, but like it was more so a saying that we came with together as a collective unit, and we came up with the acronym WAAAH, standing for self-elevation, knowing that you can do whatever you aspire to do. It don't take illegal activity. You can be being a legal entrepreneur, doing everything that you see,
bro.
You feel me? Everything that you imagine or dream of doing. So we let our brand speak for itself. When you wear our brand, it's a feeling of fashion. So when you put on our brand, you feel elevated. You know what you stand for. You know how you coming. And you from Baltimore. It's a different story. We know what's up.
Bro, I definitely love that you said nothing illegal, bro, because a lot of times when they see you, like you iced out right now, you feel me? They see you and they associate you, what you got, associate with what you got, basically. Niggas first thing run to, oh, he doing something illegal because he's black, bro. And I love that you definitely, you said that and you established that you don't gotta be doing nothing illegal to succeed, bro.
Sure.
To show our young and our youth, definitely to show them that, we could do right, doing it the right way, but we just ain't gotta follow that system, you feel me?
For sure.
So definitely, I appreciate you saying that.
Hey, bro. So what inspired you and your brother to like really start the brand? Like, what in the city, or how did y'all come up with the name? Like, how did it all start?
Like I said, it was just a collective saying that they always just say, you know. And when the clothes first came about, it was just the bros when it wasn't even for everybody else. It was just something for the bros. Mm-hmm. And then people saw it and was like, yo, we want that. You feel me? And then they was like, oh, all right, we might could do something with this. And then
So like, what sparked y'all to keep going? And like, how did y'all get where y'all are today?
So I played basketball. I went to college. I got a degree. You feel me? So it was like I was at the road where I was like, man, I ain't about to make it to the league, but I need some dough. Like, I'm about to go back home to the family. They depended on me, family. They thought the nigga was going to the league. So I was like, I need some dough. And I straight called bro, like, yo, like, I know you might think this shit is over, but this shit ain't over. I'm about to come home and we about to turn this bitch up. And I came home and that's exactly what a nigga did, you feel me? We had a little paper saved up. We opened the first store.
Yeah.
And that shit went crazy. We opened the second store, finished next 3 months. So it was like.
So where the second store located at?
Nah, we closed both now. So we only got one central location now. We online. So we closed both. So we had our first store was 1920 West North Avenue. It was Monroe and North. That was our west side location. Then we went over east, right behind Northeast Market on Chester Street. That was our east side location. And we went for 2 summers straight and rocked out like that. And so we seen what it was. Like, we went through all the trials and errors. Like, we knew what it was taking. Everybody wanted us on 25th Street though the whole time. Coming in the game, they was like, yo, why you didn't go right there? We trying to touch everybody first, and then we going collectively.
Yeah.
So when I came on the block, it was a whole different, you feel me? I already had a name in effect. When I came there, it was a mark. It was like, oh, well, now it's come on, we coming, we here.
It's like you set your territory
Yeah.
type shit. Okay, all right. So you said you and your brother started it. Who the ISIS out of you and your brother?
I ain't gonna go there. That ain't nothing that we compare ourselves to. We both ISIS.
I got one for you, bro. I got one for you, Joe. What doors has this opened for you so far? Like, what new things has this helped you experience that you wouldn't experience if you wouldn't have been able to, succeed in your brand?
I mean, where I'm at today, I'm still a walking testimony. Everything I'm doing is a walking testimony of my brand. Everything I got on, as you see, is wild. You feel me? So it's like I'm still doing it. So I can't even tell you the heights that I'll reach because I'm still reaching.
Yeah, don't put no limit on that shit.
No, for sure, we still elevating.
I think no matter how far we get, like we can always elevate. Like you can't never like get to a point, just get too comfortable. We always gonna want more from that.
Absolutely, definitely.
So what advice can you give to people out there that's trying to do the same thing you doing, you feel me? Especially the ones that's still like in high school or, middle school that's trying to start their own brand, trying to start their own clothing brand, stuff like that.
I mean, honestly, man, if you believe it, you can do it. Like, don't never feel like you can't do nothing. All you gotta do is put your mind to it and put the work in. Like, that's all it is. Like, you're gonna have people around you that say you can't do it. You're gonna have people that say you can do it. At the end of the day, either one of them don't even matter. It's all on you. At the end of the day, you gotta put your mind to it and believe you can do it first to even get something accomplished.
So let me ask you, when did you see that your brand was one of the top brands? Like what was a nostalgic moment for you or a surreal moment for you when you realized, yeah, this brand is one of the biggest in the city, if not the biggest, you know what I mean? What is that moment when you realize that?
I mean, I knew what I was getting myself into going in the game. I just knew I had to be consistent with it. So it's like, once I had the consistency, the flow was like, oh, all right, now we're just going global. Now we're just trying to branch. We're trying to go here. We're trying to meet this person. We're trying to connect all the dots. So it wasn't even a matter of like when I first saw it or whatever, because it's like if my shit didn't do as big as it did right now, I was still going, you feel me, vouch for my shit. My shit was still going to be the biggest. You feel me? So it's like, I wouldn't even, it's still a work in progress. So I feel like it's still, like you said, heights, people that I didn't touch, people that I want to touch, people that we know that the brand can be like an asset to if they just get their hands on it.
I feel like by you saying that, by you know saying you still got heights to reach, that means you still got room to grow and you ain't even big headed, you know what I mean? You understand like you know what I mean, you got what you got, but at the same time it can be bigger and better.
Sure.
So that's a good thing to see, man. You definitely like a lot of humbleness there, you know what I mean? And talking to you. This is my first time really interacting with you. Like I said, when you first came in, I had seen your brand, I never seen your face. And that's a good thing that, happened, but that's just how it is. So
what's your plan now? Like, what's the goal you're aiming for now for your brand and just for yourself?
Yo, honestly, bro, I recently just took a whole month off of gym. You feel me? On some self-care, on some getting my mind right, really like thinking about what's my purpose in life. You feel me? A nigga getting older, nigga ain't got no kids, nigga, you feel me? Did everything that he wanted to do.
Hey, well, how old you is and you ain't got no kids?
I'm 28.
I'm 25 with no kids. What you saying? You 26 with no kids.
Hey man, there's people out here 17 that got 2 kids.
I don't give a fuck. I ain't got no kids. I don't give a fuck, bro. Fuck you.
No,
I fuck them, but still,
people that don't make it like us.
Just cause baby have a kid, I'm not ready to go have a church of kids just cause they got some kids, bro.
No, I want nickel though. I want like 5.
Oh,
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah,
I
ain't even really where I ain't really where I feel. You feel me? Like that's why I ain't got none. But once I have them bitches, they gonna be running around all crazy, big ass mansion and shit.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I'm glad you got that definitely that vision. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I don't care how much money I'm getting. I'm stopping at 3.
Yeah,
3 gonna be my max.
I keep going if she trying to keep going.
Listen, I love a big family too, but 3 gonna be my max.
I start at like 7.
7. What you think, bro? How many kids you think gonna stop now we have some?
Maybe 6. 87.
I gotta go have one, man. I ain't gonna lie, I be watching some people, man, they be having their little moments. I'm like, damn, one won't hurt. But then it's like, one with the wrong person will hurt.
That's what I was getting to. That's what I was getting to. Where you went to, what's next? Like I took the whole month out really just to reevaluate everything in my circle in my life. That's what's going on right now. And I started a non-profit organization called Elevated Wellness. So I got that shit up and running right now, and I got a camp about to start July 10th. So I'm about to really get back into service. You feel me? Because I feel like I did everything.
Can you touch on that for me, the non-profit organization?
So I got my degree in social work. So when I came home from college and opened a store, I was a case manager, and for a group home, and my manager, like, he had me doing everything, filing the papers and writing up the reports and making sure everybody get their meds on time, woke up on time. Like, I'm doing all the housework, I'm doing all the house duties, but I'm still doing the casework. But he just coming in and doing all the field work. I'm thinking, like, when I get out of school, I'm gonna be able to do the field work and meet the people. You feel me? Touch hands with the people, because I'm trying to start my own shit.
You got that heart.
So when I'm telling them this, and I'm getting out, and I work for like 2 months, and I'm getting my checks and shit, and I'm like, damn, yo, like, I'm trying to go to court with you. You feel me? Like, oh, all right, I got you next time with such and such. I'm like, nah. So I'm like, yo, I straight told him, I'm like, yo, look, the time I'm spending ain't equaling up to the money that I want to be getting right now. Like, I want to be exchanging my time for money, and right now it ain't where it's at. If I can go to the store, I already got to open my store, so I'm leaving that job at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, going to the store, opening from 3 to 9, when I can be opening from 12 to 7, or you feel me, 12 to 5, or you feel me, whatever the case may be. And I'm like, yo, if I go to the store, I'm making my check in a motherfucking day. So it's like, I ain't really trying to sabotage what I got going for myself with nobody else's business. At the end of the day, this ain't your business or my business. We working for somebody else.
Right.
So I straight broke it down to him like that. Like, yo, when I get my shit together, you feel me, I come back and work for you, work with you, you feel me? And right now, that nigga who I said my mentor, who was my boss, is now my mentor, who is now the DVD for my nonprofit. He got his own situation going on, got 6 therapists, got all emotion, got his own, left that joint, you feel me? And now I got my own situation, he got his own situation, we just came together for this camp.
That's beautiful, that's something beautiful to have, man. And that shows your character, man. Let me say this, this is a little on the funny side, but, you know, looking at you, first time meeting you, I never thought you went to school to get your, you know, to be a social worker, because my little sister went to school, but that shows your character, man. That really shows your character, man. You know, ain't nothing wrong with that at all. But definitely, I never got you into school for that, though.
Hey, bro, so why social work? Like, what made you pick that major?
Shit, honestly, it was first business management, but I had so many math classes, I was like, hell no. Triple hell no. I was like,
but math the easiest subject.
Shit, now when you talk algebra and fucking,
I know how to count, you feel me? I was looking at, you feel me? Like, if you need to know how to make an Excel sheet, Google, YouTube, all that shit is teaching you how to calculate your businesses, you feel me? So like, that shit was out the window. I thought I was going to be a business management major, so if I got my own business, it was going to be easy for me to get all the type shit, but that ain't what it is either.
Yeah.
So it's like, once I was taking a math class, I'm like, no, hell no. There's too many math classes, I'm failing this shit, I ain't going to class. So I went and asked the people, like, yo, what type of major y'all got to help people? Cause I ain't, you feel me? She like, social work. I rang a bell. My mother already was locked in, working at group homes for 20 plus years. The nigga who I'm talking about is my mentor. Him and my mother been working together since I was like 9. He knew me since I was like 9. So I'm like, oh, all right, social work. Yeah, let me try that. And they like, it's a lot of public speaking. I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna do it.
Hey, Dre,
man.
let me ask you something, Dre, right? You was saying about, damn, what the fuck was that? Shit. Damn.
Got that.
I had a fucking question, that bitch lost my head, man.
Sorry.
Oh, no, I got it, bro. your tattoo. Can you explain your tattoo to us today, man? And what made you get this tattoo and what it means to you, man?
Shit. Appreciate it. Growing up, I mean, it's part of the legacy now. I got some of bro work, this is eventually work. But it was something quick and simple that I knew wouldn't take much, and it still meant a lot to me where I'm from. Baltimore Orioles, the Orioles doing good right now.
We gonna go all the way too this year. You know that, right?
Yeah.
You definitely doing good as shit. You doing good. Like the Orioles got a lot of wins right now, so we looking good. I ain't gonna say we going all the way, but we definitely looking good. Let me ask you something. I ask this to everybody that come on the show. What was it like for you growing up in Baltimore?
Honestly, I'm from South Baltimore, so it's like I was the same parent household. Pops was, in and out of jail. I knew what that shit was like. So it was like I had older siblings and I had niggas in the neighborhood to look up to. And it was like I wasn't never no follower. I was always on my own time, even out of the crew. I was always like big bro.
Okay.
So it's like I always found my own way, no matter what. And it's like, to this day, like, I feel like that's what made me a man. Like, I seen niggas not going to college, so I was like, shit, I'm about to go try this shit. I seen niggas not playing sports, but
you seen the results.
You feel me? Going to jail. I'm like, I see niggas playing sports, they going to Florida. I'm about to play sports. You feel me? I always had my own mind, and I wasn't really never like, I wasn't never a kid that was going outside like, yo, anybody want to go play football? No, I was just straight going to go like, find shit, look up shit, go figure it out. You feel me? So, growing up in the city with me, it was all treacherous. I'm from the trenches, so it's like, I mean, you can get some money, or you can get killed.
That's basically
that's just like how it is.
I don't think a lot of people on the outside of Baltimore don't really see what's going on, you feel me? Like they just see us as like a high crime rate city, and it's like I get it, but they don't really see like what we actually got to go through, how we growing up, what we doing to make it out of here, to actually make something of ourselves and actually put on for our city for more than just the killings and everything like that. I mean, shit, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, you really doing the damn thing for real. You're making a difference out here. Man, you already.
That's a big accomplishment. Let me ask you something though. What's some of the city that you do love though? Like some of the city you can't find nowhere else. Cause I'm pretty sure you can travel a little bit.
We catch on late, so we a bunch of creators. You feel me? We willing to create some shit. We hustlers. That instinct. It's like, some people be known for like robbing. Like Atlanta is a place known for robbing. Like you go to a place like what is called Sacramento. What is called Louisiana or something, St. Louis or something. They known for killing. Like we known for killing too, but at the same time, like on a business side and an aspect, I think like we are well-known hustlers. Like if you meet anybody in different rooms of Baltimore, you'll be like, damn, how you get here? It's rare they'll be like, I went to the NFL. They'll be like, no, yo, I knew such and such and such and such. I got this going on. He got this going on. You feel me? Niggas.
This is definitely a you know somebody town. Because we all small, we all really know each other at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But some way I know him, and he know my cousin. I know his mother. I know his cousin. Get him signed.
Yeah, and it's like if you go somewhere and you know somebody from Baltimore, they all on the same page on that.
Yeah, pretty much. That's one thing I can agree with you.
So what's some pros and cons to your business? Like just being a business owner, having clothing brand, anything.
Yeah, that's a big one.
It's all trial and error. We don't know when we get and what we get until we touch it after it's learned. That's just what it is. Like when you think it's something going on, it's really something going on. Like it don't be my fault. It's all out of my control. I just make the design, send it off, pay for it, and hope I get it. Until I get it, it'd be just like it's all prayers. And it's like at the end of the day, I'm thinking of something that you like when. Feel me? I gotta think outside the box. I'm a creator, so it's like I gotta think of stuff that he would wear. Some shit that you would see him wearing and be like, oh, that's cool, I wouldn't wear it. But me at all, I wouldn't wear it at all.
Right.
You feel
But
me?
you
But
know,
I
you make
made
shit
it.
for your customers.
You feel
Yeah,
me?
that's how you
So
do
it's
it.
like, that's the, I would feel like that's a pro, that's a but majority is like, you just gotta be a hustler and a true champion and know what come with the game. It's all trial and error.
And I ain't gonna lie, yo, I feel like it's a little off topic. I ain't gonna hold you. You know, driving on Madison Street, yo. I was driving on Madison Street on the way here, like, when the fuck are they gonna fix that street? Like, that's one of those streets, like, yo, you cannot speed down. You can blow an axle, a tire. You won't fuck your car up speeding down there.
What kind of car you got?
I don't know what Genesis.
Mm-hmm.
You get me, by it, A and B.
Is it cool?
Nah, 4-door sedan. The dealership keep trying to buy that bitch back. I think I'm about summertime. I'm really gonna sound like a Charger, man.
Okay.
Something like that. I really like that Ram too, though. That Ram I seen in the parking lot. 10 out, all black.
Oh yeah. Nah.
I really like that.
Yeah, boy, that ain't even no Ram. Boy, that ain't even no Ram, boy.
Oh, that is,
Yeah, ain't no Ram. That's a fast one. That's a big fast one, yeah.
TLX.
Yo.
Oh, ain't no TLX.
You gotta know.
2500.
If you know, you know.
Alright, what's up?
If you know, you know. You gotta check it out right after the interview.
I'll be in that motherfucker.
Shit, anything else you want to say to the people, man? Let the people know something, feel me?
Man, no, man, I appreciate everybody. I appreciate y'all for having me on your platform. I appreciate the ink, bro.
You already know. You know ain't about nothing, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Let the people know your Instagram and where they can find you at, man.
You can find me on 25th Street, 104 West 25th Street.
Yeah.
All day. We open Monday through Sunday.
What's your IG?
Y103.
How many A's is
I think it's
that?
like 3 A's.
3 A's.
Yep.
3 A's.
Yeah.
You can definitely find me, WTF_Trent_ on Instagram.
And you know you can find me on IG at _JuLove. That's JULOV. It's 2 E's. You also find the podcast at The Jungle, man. The Jungle 410, man. You don't want to miss out.
Definitely not.
Thanks for tuning in with us. We'll see y'all again for another episode. And bro, thank you again for joining us, bro.
I
man.
appreciate
Real
it,
shit.
man. I definitely appreciate it, man.